Hello there people, welcome back to
The Darkness Alliance, and we are here today with a new video of exploring.
Yes, we are exploring
the
Wardland.
And if you want to see what it looks like this. So we've got this building here, what we're going to be looking in.
Yeah,
we've got a building there,
very good history,
and then we've got a building there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, what the fuck, looking at that, all this stuff. Oh, even though our friend said something completely different. So we're going to go walking there now. As you can see, these are my footsteps, his own footsteps, and then I'm with my mates as well. Right, so here is one of the buildings, what we're going to be exploring. Then here is the other one.
it's very small.
And then there is the one there with the Wardland written right at the top of it. I don't know if the other two have them written on. I don't think they do.
No, it's only that one.
Right, yeah. So as you can see, we're heading towards
that one was the main
these
building.
two now. We're heading towards these two, and this is the first one we're going to be looking in.
That one was the main building, ladies and gentlemen.
Now,
got the wall back side.
people say that oh, it's trespassing being on here, but you know, I say bullshit, because we've literally come on here plenty of times, and there's a lot more people explore this. So if we're in the wrong, even after when YouTube has seen this, I will find it completely funny, because there's been so many people on me here, and other people, I've seen other people coming on me here, so now it's never been reported. So what do you think about this, Alan?
I think it's
exploring these.
I think it's going to be actually good for people to know what this building was actually like in its history.
So these buildings were originally the fishing industry buildings before they got turned down, and obviously shut because of the whole situation of things of business going how
down
they do.
The pan.
We're not going to mention how they went down pan with whoever and whatever, but
no, because
anyway, yeah, that's why we're not. But we're going to get straight into this, guys.
Yep, we are.
And yeah, there's Owen smoking away, just chewing in the meantime.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see you again in 1 minute in that building.
Yep. No, we can show them all the paper.
And back again for a quick mention. We are supposed to be going in that one first, but we've just changed our mind real quickly, because we're going to be popping in. Was it that one?
Yeah, that one.
We're going to be popping in that one because there's some interesting information written on pieces of paper, of which we are going to show you. Yeah, so let's go check out that then. Right, so here we go. We're back. We're going to go abandoning. We're going to go into this part of what's abandoned. Right, and we're going to go down here, because down here is where the stuff of what we mentioned about.
This was the paper. I think this was the paper.
Well, it's not the bestest, but yeah. Has any of you two got a better light to show people the stuff?
Yeah, with
on your phones.
Torch on.
Right, okay, so this is one of the old rooms where they'd put all the
paperwork and clock cards.
Yeah, all that stuff. And as you can see, it's not like in its bestest condition anymore.
No, but this is true history.
There you go, here's one.
History is what it was.
These whole three buildings are history. And Dan's got one in his hand.
Ow.
Two in my hand.
I'm not hit.
Two in his hand.
This is our friend Dan, by the way. Do you want to say?
Hello, everyone.
Right, so here, as you can see,
Very ancient history.
got some very old check-ins.
Clock cards, checking cards.
As you can see there. Very old papers, check-ins pieces, sorry, all the way from, when is it?
1987.
1987, yeah.
There's more stuff in here.
There's like
1990, but
that was like 32. No, yeah.
Yeah, no, not than 32 years ago, you know.
No, 22.
We're going to try keeping this video as clean and simple as possible, but sometimes you do find things in these places what can be shocking to the point where they'll end up making you swear or whatever else.
Yeah.
But we're going to try keeping it as clear as possible, start with guys. But yeah, so there's all this stuff. I mean, look, even here, there's like a...
It's not in the best condition, this building, but this is still a lot of history in these three buildings alone.
It's even an old fire extinguisher.
No, it looks like a little...
It was a fire extinguisher, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a fire extinguisher. An old fire extinguisher, that.
Yeah, that's been burnt to crisp.
Like corroded and hot and all like that.
And also there's all...
It's crazy. It's really crazy because, guys, you'd think stuff like this would have been pulled down if there was planning of doing it, but no, they've just left it to rot away and
I think this was the power room, if I'm rightly so.
can't hardly see nothing now. I need a light shining in there.
I think this is the power room, if I'm rightly so.
It was.
Dan, am I right? Was this the power room bit? Or something like that? Because there's power electrical cords and...
Hold on, let me get in there.
Friends is going in. There we go, so we can see into there now.
Yeah, this was the main tripboard room. Globe Engineering. St Andrew's Dockhole.
It's crazy.
Danger, 415 volts. Mark terminal. No shit.
No.
Get all the way to big bit.
Everything's been ripped fully out of this place, yeah.
We've had to cut all the wiring out of this place.
Yeah. Got everything out of it.
So yeah, this is only one bit of so much more, guys.
See people on this side of the wall. These are the stairs that are on the other side.
Which we can go to, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because I haven't fully explored this
Straight
myself.
through this door here, but there's also this bit as well to check out. There's this bit here, but it's like olden bathroom. That all this place here, like.
There's the stairs, what he was on about?
Yeah, the stairs on this side of the wall. This is some very ancient history.
Original carving, the original wood bearing fireplace.
There's all different rooms in this place, people.
We thought by doing this as well, guys, we thought by doing this as well, we thought we should just show you something different because a lot of people don't know there's like still a lot more history in Hull.
Yeah.
And it's not always to do with the new stuff or the stuff what's still there but just not in use. It's to do also with these buildings where they're all rotting away
Yeah,
and they're not
and
being
also
touched
people-
and they've got so much history to them.
And also, people, these buildings could have got knocked down to make flats, like student accommodation flats. But what they said is these buildings are so derelict that they cannot knock them down.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, because there was a petition to actually make these buildings stay up.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy. So these buildings have stayed up because there was a petition that went out, and as you can see, whoa!
There goes the bed.
Fucking hell! Sorry about that, people, but that just scared the living daylights out of me. A pigeon just sat on top of there normally.
It's crazy.
This has all
It's just
been
a
burned by
room, this.
people, but
One little corner room by itself.
I don't see why people burnt it, because this is like, these three buildings alone are like natural history of Hull.
Well, a lot went on, yeah. Alright.
People would work in this place every day. Set up until they shut it down.
God, I tell you what, it would be proper weird if this ends up turning out to be one of them videos, you know, where other people film on YouTube and then they'll look back at the videos later and they see something. It's like, oh Christ, that's got to put two places then. So yeah, we're going now up the stairs in this building.
And there's one of the other buildings that we can't go in.
Yeah, I won't show that one.
Filled with pigeon excrement.
I'll show it when we get on the outside if it's easier.
Yeah, so it's right here, people.
But yeah, there's a bit of it.
But that one's filled with pigeon excrement.
So we are now on the first floor of this building. And wow, it's even more of a record.
Yep. But still, it's got
Oh, you've been ripped out in here.
But still, it's got history in it.
Graffiti's part of the history now then, yeah.
No. This graffiti is not part of the history.
I know I was being sarcastic.
This building is full of history. These three buildings that are on this site are full of history.
Which
And
you can
look,
easily...
the toilets over there, I think. Yeah, there and there, there's toilet cubicles. That would have been the toilet cubicle. Yeah, that would have been one little small one.
Alright. So there's not really much you need to see, guys, except from all these, obviously, different empty rooms, but...
Yeah, but Liam, this is
Are we going to be exploring the other floors as well? Yeah, right, so I'll pause this for now, guys, and you what?
This video's going to be for our lovely fans. It's because We thought of this new idea like a couple of days ago.
Did we?
Yeah, we thought of this idea a couple of days ago.
Ah, right, of exploring stuff.
Yeah, to actually do this video.
Yeah. So we're going to pause it here for a minute, guys, and we'll be straight back with you in a minute with the next bit. Boop. Right, so here we go, we're going up.
Yes, guys, we're going up onto the second floor, where now we've got a ladder for the roof.
Which I don't think would be useful to use if it's that rusted. Oh no, actually that one's in better condition compared to some I've seen.
Bolted into the wall. That's not moving anytime soon.
Okay. I'm guessing that's how people got on the roof last time when we've been here then.
When we've been on this floor, do you want me to go onto the roof and get a shot from the roof?
We can always go, whatever, not first. It's crazy. This is. It really is. Right, so Alan's just going to take over from now.
Yeah. Because I'm climbing up this ladder. With one guys, I'm going to be climbing up this ladder to get a shot from the roof. I'll try and do it with one hand. Try and.
Easy.
Right guys, I am up. There's Liam on that floor. And I am up, guys. This is the view from the roof. Very good little view. Just like I say, these buildings have all got history in them. Dating back to when the fishing industry was open. Yo! See, it is safe. And there's Liam just climbing the ladder. And Liam, you might have to take the belt of where your phone was actually laid there, because it was laid on that, like that.
Okay.
No, because I had to stick it there. So like I say, these buildings do have a lot of history in them. Yeah, we're going to be checking out the one with the Lordland side next. So I'm going to have to pass you the phone down. But this is going to be hard for me to climb down with a phone in my hand. That's why I said wait well. There you go, I'll pass the phone to Liam. Just make sure you don't pause it. See Liam, it is safe.
Thank you.
See Liam, it is safe.
Right. So I'm back down and we are now going to check where we was going next, which one?
The one with the low band sound.
Oh wait, okay then. So back down, back in a minute guys. Right, so now we're outside of the Lordland main building bit. Is it the main one, would you say?
Yeah, this is the main building.
Alright, so yeah, outside of it now and we're going to go have a look in. Do you want to film that bit in there? Because I've never been in there before now.
What, this bit?
Yeah, so...
There's nothing much, but it's like...
If you've got a light as well, you'll be fine. Thank you all. I was going to show you in there because I'm not always the best at climbing certain things.
Right, people. This is a little room, but it's got like a little under hatch bit, which I can't see into, but... It's only just piping in here, people, but still shows off some brilliant history. Without the graffiti, it just shows some brilliant history.
Going back in now, and I've had to start a new part of the video again because obviously you won't know the difference because it'll be edited on. But
And this is the old safe room.
There's we're going up in here, and then he's the old-fashioned elevator with the old poor long doors, which are cool doors in my opinion.
And also,
So that goes all the way up there.
And also where Dan's going into where the safes were.
Ah yes, let's show them that actually. You want to just hold that? I'm going to actually try Finian. Yeah, hold it for you. Right, so if you can see where Dan is, over there, the one who looks like Jesus Christ now with the lights just shining full beam. Oh! Over there anyway, we've got two very strong steel,
Not steel, cast iron.
sorry, cast iron, sorry. And yeah, they're safes what they would have used.
And people have had a go at trying to break into them.
Yeah, as they do.
They won't get in them.
But yeah, they're not getting into them safes anytime soon.
And here you go, this is what to look at. Milner's Universe Security Liverpool and London. So it was basically that is a safe door.
Alright, so that's still what we're supposed to keep them all out, but yeah, they've managed to smash in this wall so we can get in now.
Yeah. But that would have been on the old-fashioned
Yeah.
pin system, 3-pin system, with a big heavy duty handle on. I mean that's fucking solid cast iron.
It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, that thing will not move.
But yeah, I'll let Dan out now and we'll be back again in a minute. Right, so we're now going up here.
Yeah, go up the stairs where it leads right up to the top where the elevator shaft ended. These were the old style elevator shaft back in the 80s. I think it's the 80s.
I'm not sure, that's why I'm not saying that myself.
No, I'm saying I think.
But anyway, they're old.
Around the 60s or the 70s or 80s. There's all like these gaps in the bottom of the floor and stuff. It's mad. If these buildings didn't have the graffiti, this would be proper history.
Thing is though, we can't even pause this video on this one, but oh well. We've just got to keep filming now because this one don't want it like pausing. So, whatever you see now is what's going to be in it. There's no cutouts or nothing.
And then Liam's name on the wall.
Yeah, I still find that weird. I did not put that up there, and I don't even remember it being in here a couple of days ago when we was in here.
Yeah, it was. It was right there.
Oh, so guys, if you see a woman in our video every now and then, that's my other friend, Linda. So, just let you know. So we've got Linda and Dan out with us, two of our friends. And we're just exploring, like we mentioned. But yeah. So yeah, it might, you might see a lot now because obviously we're not going to be being able to pause it on this phone because I've had to switch from one to the other. The other one died and that was the one that I could pause during the videos when filming, but now this one didn't allow it, so we're just going to get whatever's in here. There might be offensive stuff, some things on the walls, but that's not us, that's just, well, what's been left by kids graffitiing.
Yeah, which some graffiti in a building like this.
I mean, graffiti in like the good art way, fair do, but then when it's all just like offensive stuff and then inappropriate stuff and, all just vandalism. I mean, because to tell you something, these buildings have definitely seen better days.
Yeah.
It's shocking how they still managed to hold
this
the
building
peace.
as well, people, we can actually go onto the roof with the stairs this time, not a ladder.
Yes.
Because the stairs are just round that corner. Because if you look through that little...
Sad to do that. Oh, sorry, my bad.
So to get to the roof side, the stairs are on this side where the wall is.
Alright.
So on that side of the wall.
Okay, well, let's go onwards.
Onwards and upwards.
I could have made a joke then, but I thought YouTube is not the place for that, so I didn't.
What's the...
Spiral. A completely black room, which I can't see into with this phone. So I swear if anything came out of there while filming,
this wall where I mentioned is where it's all there.
This stairs leads up to the roof.
Does this way? Do you want to be shown on it or not? No, you shy? Okay then. Look, Dan's been on it. There he goes, look.
Where the roof we go up
I'm going to put an editing piece on Dan later, making him look like Mario or Sonic or something climbing the stairs. There they go.
Well, the other bit of the stairs goes up to the roof.
You're now on the camera, by the way, because I can't do that by the way.
The next floor, the next set of stairs is up there to the roof.
Yes, and there's the drop. Woo! All the way down there.
And this, guys, is one of the other old elevators. One of the other old elevators.
The only downside is, I wouldn't recommend standing on it.
I know, but
Why do we not want to stand on it?
Because it's only held up by 2 steel cables which are attached at the main motor engine at the roof.
yeah. Yeah, but it's mounted into the wall, isn't it?
It is mounted into the wall, but eventually the castings will snap.
That's as far as I go. Yeah, so we're not going to do that. Look how big these areas are, these rooms.
Rick and Morty on the wall, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's just include somebody's art skills because that is kind of, you know, better graffiti compared to some.
Liam, there's the
Yes. Did you want to be in the camera again?
Over there's the Humber River.
Over there is the Humber River. If it was in a different direction, it was in the bridge as well. Yeah.
All the way that way is Hull area.
All the rest of Kingston and Hull, yeah. We're just in this building, as you can tell.
And you've got to be careful with your footage as well, just in case you go through.
Yes.
Got to keep an eye on the area.
Keep an eye on your surroundings.
Yep.
If you come into places like this, we all know what we're doing because we've been in here before. So, yeah.
There's some rooms in here, I don't know what.
I think these are the small rooms, to be truthful.
Some silly person's just wrote that on the wall.
Okay then.
Called 999 plus X.
I think they should realise that we're in the UK, not the America. You're not in America, we are in the UK. So, 999 does shit for us. Wait, hang on, sorry. Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute, I just remembered. 999 does do good for us. That's not the American, that's ours. What am I about? Yeah, 911, sorry, yeah, is the American. So if they put that, then it'd have done us no good. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, guys. So, who's going to keep walking with me because I'm going to keep exploring? You walking with me? Right. Okay, so we now have Linda foreigners now. So, Dan and Alan is having a nice little romantic date over there in the corner. Jokes. But you know. Okay, so we're going to try finding the way up to the roof, which I think is the same way where we came from. Can't remember which way. Is that way? Okay. Ah, yes, because these the bits of the elevator bits. Okay. Right. Let's go up. Let's get a clear shot from up there. Here I go again on the road. Do-do-do-do. The song isn't mine, so I can't sing all the words. Do-do-do-do. Don't want to get in a copyright with YouTube. Do-do-do. Even though I might get in trouble for exploring too much. That's what explorers do best. Right. So we are now on the rooftop. You can see in the distance.
The bridge is over here.
Yes. If you can just see it. That in the distance is the bridge. Let's see if we can get both our bits. Yep, there we go. So we are going to be going into that building. So I think that's about it for this cooey building apparently. So yeah. Apparently we've got a bit more to show you around here, but soon after when we've done this I'll finish this video and start the next bit. Start the next bit, what the hell? Start the next bit, sorry. Which will be in that building over there. let's just see
Right, guys.
what's over here.
This is where the elevator's held on to.
Ah, yes, the elevator
This
bit.
little pipe at this metal.
This IB here,
Yeah.
holding the roof up, it's held on with these. And the only cables holding it on.
Yeah, the
It is
big
anchored-
strong cable. Yeah, it's anchored into the wall.
It's bolted into the wall either side. So you could, in theory, stand on it.
But it might.
You don't want to take the risk, though,
No.
just in case.
No,
like that.
I don't fancy taking the risk.
No,
So,
because
yeah.
that snaps. It's got a long way down.
A long way. That doesn't look much from the camera point, most probably, but it is.
It's, if you're looking at it from like the top, like if you had no elevator in here and you're looking straight down, then yeah, you.
And if you remember what we showed you earlier, then yeah, it definitely is a long way down. I mean, does this show for examples? I think it does. I'm just going to hold on to one just in case. Yeah, that's a long way down. I mean, showing it from a better point where what are the bush in the way, but plus there's a bit of a wind, so I'm not going to take our chances and actually just kneel down with easier.
Where that hole is there, that is about
12 to 15 foot drop.
yeah about that.
Oops.
About a 12 to 15 foot drop at the most.
So what we're going to do now, guys, is
Go into
this
the
building over there.
The last building.
I'm going to pause it here in a minute, stop the video, but you won't know much of the difference. Like I said, editing skills. Even though we could do with a much more editing person, if there's any out there, please. Then yes.
It's a long time of editing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it does.
That's why we're going to try and find our own editor at some point.
Aye. But for now, we're going to stick with what we got, and we're going to explore that bit. So, from Alan, from me, see you in a couple of seconds if we're even in the wind.
Seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
See you in a bit. And there we go. Real quickly, guys, before we get there, that's the building what we was just in, that one there. But we are now going to that one. So, back in a bit, guys. Here we go to the next place again.
That's a 12 to 15 foot drop from the top as
Down
well.
this long road that we go. Got them.
If you want to know why the elevator, this elevator will collapse.
And this is the wire to the bell thing.
That is corroded. That is corroded.
I found the wire for the when you pushed it up and
That
going
is
down.
corroded.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going.
Power box that sent the lift up and down.
Yeah.
I just said that.
We're definitely not going down this. Even if it was in operation, we wouldn't. So
And
yeah.
there's the base of the lift there, and you can see the original mechanism underneath it.
That is the very original mechanism.
Like I've said a couple of times now, guys. We'll be back again in a minute when we're at the next one. Bye. So here we are, we're close to it now, guys, and we're now going up the stairs to go across this really old, well, they say safe bridge. It most probably was back then, but it's kind of risky now. But it's just a bit damaged, that's all. Not like fully dangerous risky, but yeah. Here we go.
Whatever you do.
Hey, what's your next, man?
Sorry, but it's not brickets.
We're
When
going
do you
there.
find?
Go on, keep going.
We might not be fully exploring the whole thing, but we're going to get as much as we can, guys. Well, guys, I think somebody's lost the bin. Well, could the person, could
that middle bit.
could the
Not that middle bit.
could the owners of the blue bin please come and collect your bin? Exactly. What the bloody hell? Explore.
We are going into this area where this is with the old back entrance to like the smoking area or something like that.
Alright, here we go. Okay, well, I'll be long. Got one of our other friends with us, but he's not keen on exploring places like this.
So now we are entering. Yeah, this is the old office.
I can't hardly see that. I need some sort of light, guys.
I'll do it. Yeah, no
Either,
one's got
either
theirs
to go
on.
this way
And I've got mine
or
on.
that way.
This
Right.
is the old office building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, look! I think I found a ghost! Oh no, it's Dan, never mind.
It's either to go this way or that way.
Go around that way. Because
I'm gonna take an adventure. Don't know why Pirates of the Caribbean was the best choice, but yeah. Like a Mission Impossible type thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't. We see when people say don't go exploring abandoned places.
Somewhere but in here.
You see, when people are like, "Oh, don't go exploring these abandoned places," you shouldn't. I kind of disagree. I mean, it's all right as long as it's safe enough to be in, which this kind of still is. Just as long as you're not causing any trouble as well, or trying to make a collapse. So, is there anything in them ones?
No, there's just a storeroom.
Right, so we'll proceed onwards into the unknown. Right. Can't see it in there because it's too pitch black in there.
And also for all you lovely people, you'll enjoy this video when it gets put up on YouTube.
In other words, Alan's making it sound like a threat. You will enjoy this video because if you don't,
No, I'm not.
I will find you and I will kill you.
No,
Is that what
I'm
you're
saying
saying?
they will enjoy it. I'm saying they will enjoy it.
They might not. They might like just ASMR, scratching videos and stuff.
And
You don't know.
And this here.
Everybody's yin and yang. Woohoo! I got excited over a tag. Nice.
What, Dad?
Well, that elevator's definitely got business.
Someone else came through.
Damn.
That roof wasn't ripped out, was it? That roof wasn't ripped out.
Okay, onwards we go.
Sorry, Liam.
It's alright, no worries. Right. It is dark. Very Oh, well, Vic, what?
And also,
You can speed on there now, whatever that is.
that roof's not been ripped out, and people, it's been burnt out completely.
Crazy.
And through here, has also been destroyed.
Right, so we've got to touch nothing all going through here. So we've got to be careful with this. What? Do with some light.
I've got a light on.
I can't see it on the film and them and that though. So you might need to stand near me. Well, what?
It's not even bright enough.
We'll try showing you as much as we can. Something there, what's that?
I think that was an up. Dan? Dan, could you confirm what that would have been?
Looks like an air vent.
And it does.
Yeah, no,
No.
doesn't.
That'll do.
Well, could the person out the oven please come collect your oven, please, as well?
Where are we going now?
Just exploring through here. We've not been through this bit. Or have we?
This is dangerous in here.
Don't kick the floor.
You can in here, not in there.
What, don't kick the floor?
Yeah, don't kick the floor, because look at that white thing up there.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not putting on the video what that actually is.
I think some people would click on anywhere.
Yeah, people will click on anywhere, but why not kick it?
It's still filled with.
Okay.
Yeah, that we was.
What the heck's happening?
What is that failing? That looks like it's failing you.
Yes.
What is happening? I've got to look back behind you.
What?
No, look, it says no.
Yeah, but Dan, why does this look failing you?
These rooms are just so big.
This box looks failing you. It's not even got any rust. It's got bits of rust.
Yeah, that's weird, that is.
Failing you. That box looks failing you, though. It's only got like tiny bits of rust on it, but apart from that, it is looking genuinely failing you.
Can you remember where that thing was, Dan, that you left? That slip form thing?
I'll wait out here and you can go down.
There's loads of history in these places, people. A lot.
So, I think what we might do,
Is end the video there?
yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Obviously, we went and explored the full length of everything, guys. But
No, that's all there is. It's just, oh yeah, because there's two. There's two of the floors.
there's some more places up there where we could go, but obviously we're going to leave it there. If you want to explore this place, I mean,
If
you
you
can
live
do, but
in
just
the local area, or if you live across the water like Grimsby, Scunthorpe, or Cleethorpes, if you have a car or a bike down here because it is full of brilliant history.
and besides, it's just another exploring place you can go, abandoned places. Yeah,
And also comment in the video if you are from Grimsby, Cleethorpes, or Scunthorpe, if you have any abandoned buildings we can visit.
why would you? What? Now they'll just assume that we're going there.
No, but if they tell us there's more abandoned buildings,
If you can think, put it easier for you guys. We're in the UK, we're in Hull. If you could think of other abandoned places where we can go, just let us know and we can go investigate them and have a look around. But yeah, this one's been the Lord's Lands, Fishing and Street places. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, you would have to come in yourself and look around yourself. But for now, we'll leave it there. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Like this video.
and comment in the
Say
comment
hello
section
to our
down there.
friends. Yeah. But yeah. So this has been the Darkness Lines anyway.
But why I feel like it is ending. Bye, you lovely people.
Bye from you.